Hello, everybody. Doing a little bit of Starfinder in the Sven Zone, Horizons of the Vast Adventure Path. Let me turn on the sound here. Switch to live now so I can see everybody. Say hi.
Hello there.
Hello,
Hi.
Hello there.
Excellent. Everybody can be heard. Excellent. Everybody can be heard, including me. So we'll kill that. And looks like we don't have Reno or Bobby on camera yet. So I'll fix those. Poof.
I'm not on camera tonight so far.
Okay. Good to know. Thank you. All right. So let's go ahead and, I need to switch my scale UI so people can see what's going on. There we go. All right. And if I can get a percentile from everybody, please.
My game is just coming up now.
I am Mantha. All right. So, Jingo, you got the best roll. Oh, no, Reno jumped in at the last second. So, Reno, you got the best
Stole
roll.
your win.
Who would you like to read the message of the day today?
I'll read it.
All right, go for it.
Let me pull it back up. The protectors of Waden's Keep spent the first 10 days of Calistril exploring. Along the way, they saw huge birds, stag bears, lynxicutes, polyphonic gel, spider goats, and the scout Elena's Zorian. See colony people image. As they returned to the colony, there was an explosion, and they determined Veach, the settlement's environmental researcher and zoologist, had brought Diathos with him, and three have escaped into his living area. He, hold on, he has prepared a tincture to draw them out and has asked the party to help retrieve them, alive if possible. The date is 5th day, 15th Calistril, 3:18 after gap. The time is 1:55 p.m.
All right, and if you don't remember Veach, there's image right there. He is a raptor-looking, intelligent species that are very attuned to magic, inclined to using a lot of magic things. The Diatha
Is it a
are.
star upon theirs?
Say again.
Are there stars upon theirs? Dr. Seuss. Remember, never mind.
No, I don't know. Not getting a reference. The
He's
Diatha.
he's a star-bellied Veach.
There you go.
Yes. Thank
I
you.
think that was a Sneech.
Yes, I know that, but that's not.
I know,
That's not
but it's
funny.
similar. Yeah, my wife has a shirt with a big star on it. When she wears it, I call her the star-bellied Sneech.
Nice. The Diatha are the exploding slugs. And the other image is the map. And then down below the date and time, there are also images of the whole charter with the places you've explored, the hex map, the colony people, and the Waden's Keep group photo. All right, so I have not heard one way or another anything from Bobby. Does anybody feel like taking over Toby? Also a soldier. Right now, Mantha has it owned, but I can clear it if someone else wants it.
I got my extra already.
All right, so then
If nobody else will do it, then I'll do it. I'm making guarantees.
okay, so go ahead and grab Toby.
from players.
All right, so close the group photo. All right, any other comments or questions? Skipped over some interesting things in the recap, but is there anything else you guys would like to add or questions?
Hey, this is what we know about those slugs, by the way. Just saying, I took notes. That's what we know about them.
Yay.
Yep.
Notes.
Yeah, we were debating whether or not we were just going to kill them or possibly save them so that we could make use of them.
I mean,
they're
we
already
should
here.
probably make use of them.
Yeah, let's see what we can do about containing them because they explode. There might be a use for them down the line.
Well, if you remember,
It's
they,
So no.
pretty
Agreement.
macabre, though. Seems pretty macabre.
you can make. There are at least 2 different types of ammunition you can make from them. That we talked about last time, and that was the whole point of having a. What is he officially? He is a. I know he has a title for the colony
Zoologist.
people. Here it is. Oh, okay, so he's
Or are we talking
just a
about-
zoologist. Yeah, so that's the point of having a zoologist trying to study them is he was trying to find different ways of using them to do different things. Living C4, lots of uses for it. So a little SWAT team can run around with them and breach doors with them and everything.
Another small comment. I passed over the spider goats to Veach Veach. So he has them now. And they're out of my hands. So that's.
He was the last one to touch them, so he is now.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Reason why we came to see him in the first place.
Well, we were going to, and then we were also like pulled aside and been like, "Hey, you should go talk to Veach Veach," and it's like,
Also called.
okay.
Yes, there was
Cool.
an explosion. You guys heard the explosion. All right. So security guy, Bex, give me a computer check. I'm gonna say it's DC 10. Or a professions check, either one. 23 is good to go. So you are able to pull up the schematics for this prefabricated dwelling. The interior might have minor differences, but let me double click this. I'll expose the map. Let's see. Maybe. Never used fancy grounds before. 1 second. Let's see. There we go. So you know that this is the layout of the buildings. He's saying that they are in the northern section. This he believes he has them trapped somewhere in here or in the walls leading there, and he would like for you to retrieve them from there. So there was talk of throwing Glavina onto the roof. What would you like to do?
In seriousness or in jest?
She was serious. She wanted to be thrown up onto the roof.
I mentioned it as a joke, and then she latched onto it, and
What,
kept on
to
asking me
maybe-
to throw her on the roof.
Maybe to get, is there an access into the building from the roof that we know of?
Yes. So these are prefab buildings. So there would need to be one in order to um, access the roof and the things that are on it and things. So you cannot go on to the greenhouse roof where you guys are now,
Oh,
Yeah.
but the other two
that's
sections
good.
she could. And I will
Now
say
we
that the
determined
hatch.
that his
You have-
other door, the main door up here, was oh, that's not what I wanted. Was barricaded, right?
Yes, that main door is
Yes.
barricaded. But it is now unlocked, and it would just require pushing
Still
the
barricaded.
bookshelf that's in front of it away. Or you can go
Glovina's
through.
strong.
You can go through the lab and use the other door.
But I am fairly adept at climbing, so I could easily go on the roof if we wanted to have someone there. So getting Glovina up there, I would leave that in Dez's capable hands.
Unless there's a ladder.
Someone maybe cover both entrances.
I'm sorry, I was looking away. Does the roof access is it in like the living quarters area, or is it in like the left area?
As
Or
with the
are there
yellow
multiple?
boxes, there's one.
Ah, okay. I mean, I can certainly get her up there. I might have to go through the front door though.
It's a front door.
I think we should cover both entrances anyways, if you wouldn't mind covering the front door. I could, unless you want to throw Glavina on the roof, I could easily climb up there if we want to cover the roof access.
I mean, getting her up there is no problem for me.
I'm gonna look at Beach and say, do these things climb walls like snails and slugs normally do?
Yes.
Ah.
Do you find that
Okay.
they're drawn to anything like heat sources or?
He gave us a tincture that I think lures them,
Oh, yeah.
doesn't it? Is that what it does?
Yes.
Yep.
And
A
yes.
liquid that should draw them out.
So maybe we should find like something to keep them in before we go in there.
You can also put some on your body if you want. Like on the
You just gotta move very slowly after that.
on the pulse points, like perfume.
Yeah.
I have an idea. We
Okay.
could roof, whether that's Golvino or someone else, and we could have them with the tincture drop the attraction liquid through that roof hatch onto the ground below it.
So they gather there. That's a good idea, Doc.
And then either we could go through the door that it should roughly be next to, or and like to immediately attack them, or we could have someone go in through the front door and have some guaranteed space.
That guaranteed space would be pretty nice.
A couple of non-lethal grenades on me, some electrical, and some sticky ones if we need help from those. So Gulavina is the bombs expert.
This is my
The bomb.
house.
She's the bomb.
So if you could try to not explode things, that would be great.
They're
Hey, clean up after sticky grenades.
non-lethal
Probably don't
grenades.
feel like, yeah.
Have you ever had to clean up after them?
Have you ever had to clean up after bomb slugs?
To your home.
Sir, you are already in trouble for having smuggled these in here. Don't push your luck.
We'll try our best, Beach.
He is.
In that case,
You are not in a position to be making demands of us. We are here to fix your mistake.
You
Mm.
tell them.
Speaking of, they broke out of their
But-
previous cage, right? Do you have another of the same kind that we can maybe try putting them in?
Yes, I have their
we want to
containment
put it in
cages
the same
back in
kind
the
if they
lab.
broke out of it.
I've already fixed the issue, so that won't happen again.
Fair
Okay.
enough.
No.
So I was trying to get them back in them myself, but I was unsuccessful.
All right.
Well,
Well,
if we're agreed on the dropping the attraction fluid from the roof plan, what is our next step of action? Are we going through the closer door or the further door?
Besides you, Doc, does anybody here have a non-lethal weapon?
I mean, I can hit
no.
them with the other end of my stick.
Maze Core pike rifle, and that's probably kind of lethal.
Yes, your shock weapons are not non-lethal. Anything that is lethal can become a non-lethal if you have a -4 to your attack when you hit it.
A psychokinetic hand and a telekinetic projectile.
How heavy? How much can the psychokinetic hand move?
5 pounds.
How heavy
Okay.
would a slug be?
More than 5 pounds.
Sure.
Damn. Anybody else got
Oh, right.
psychokinetic hand? Can we like move 10 pounds with 2 hands?
Okay, so the psychokinetic hand can be 10 pounds or 1 bulk. Telekinetic.
Are they more than 10 pounds?
But I also have the telekinetic projectile, which means I can throw something at them in order to
Well,
up to
I
5
have
pounds.
a
And
standard
kind of guide them.
projectile.
Right there. Go ahead.
Said I have a standard projectile, but we want to try to take them alive, and shooting them, even magically, isn't going to get that done.
I don't know.
I will note I would like to be on the roof and I just drop my electrical, grenades from the roof access where we're going to attract them.
I like that idea.
If we want, I have a few. We could see if just my various electrical grenades will finish them off. I don't know how hearty these explosive slugs are.
Because Glovina has
So-
shot grenades too, but I do not. Oh, she's got special grenades.
All right, so Glovina is
don't
I just lost it. She's a grenade expert as her
Grenadier.
specialty. So she can spend 10 minutes and build a grenade that only she can use. So if you look at her
Oh yeah, I'm looking. See,
does
the
that say?
concussion
No
only
grenade.
knocks things off their feet.
What does that mean? NIL. Oh,
Are
grenade
they
launcher.
considered
Okay.
animals?
I would imagine yes.
They
I
are
can speak
small
with
vermin.
Pretty sure.
They are vermin.
Ah, not animals.
Because I can speak with animals.
So if
as
you
a
look at her
xenodroid.
inventory, those are the specific grenades she has purchased. She can make any grenade of her level, and those are under her
Yeah, that's
actions
what I'm
page
looking at.
on the action page on the bottom.
Yep, that's what I'm looking at now.
Once. So she has one of those for free.
But none of them look like the only non-lethal ones are the smoke and the concussion, and all it does is knock
And
things
the shock
down.
grenade.
Is the shot grenade non-lethal? She actually has
Yes.
one in her
Mm-hmm.
in her gear, but I wasn't sure if it was considered
So-
non-lethal.
Yep.
I think
Shock grenade
electricity
is,
damage
and
pretty
so
much
is,
across the board is.
I would say the concussion grenade is too.
Yeah, but it doesn't do damage. It just knocks people down.
It's non-lethal.
Well, I have
Yeah, but
4
slugs
electric
don't have
blasters
feet
and
to
use
be
for a
knocked
couple.
off of.
Dr. Clef, what were you saying?
I do have 4 shot grenades. I don't mind like handing her 1 or 2 to drop at the same time if we're both
She's
going
got her own shot grenade. She has at least one. Yeah, she has one of her
in.
own.
Okay.
But if you're
I
going to
think
drop,
Dr. Clef is also going up to the roof. So I think it'll be those two up on the roof. And then the
Yeah.
rest of us wherever we are.
I'm gonna come in the back door. Dez is gonna come in the front door, and we'll just kind of herd things as needed.
Mm. Maybe wait a moment until we do our initial grenade throws before
Oh,
going
I'm not
through the
opening
doors.
a door until you give me the all clear.
Alrighty.
So, but before we do that, can I just clarify
Also, oh, yes.
What do you want to clarify?
that that speak with animals is usable or not usable?
Not usable. They are vermin, not animals.
Okay. And then psychokinetic hand, I could bring something or put something in a way of, to have like a block or shield to wrangle them, in some way, if that's feasible. So those are two options that I have as far, with Lunali to do that. That's all.
I'm going to also say for whoever is near the inner door, uh, maybe stand like 5-10 feet back just in case. The electrical grenade does have like a 15-foot, I think that's a diameter, and I'm not sure if the electricity will arc through the door. So just in case, maybe take a couple steps back.
I believe most things in Starfinder are measured by radius.
Okay, then 15-foot radius, which is even more. It's just 1d8 e comma 15 feet. So I wasn't sure if that was a 15-foot diameter or radius.
Yep, it's radius.
So yeah. So yeah, maybe stand like 10-15 feet away from the door, just in case. Don't know if it will. Depends on stuff, I guess, but just in case.
Depends on stuff.
And with that,
All right.
All right,
Dr. Clef's
Glavina, what
gonna
type of
go and
grenade are you crafting?
She has a shot grenade in her inventory, and she is going to spend 10 minutes to craft a second shot grenade.
Okay.
Now, is there a roll involved in that, or is it just
No,
time taken?
she just does it. It's like Rocket Raccoon.
I need that guy's leg.
upper section of the building.
All right.
15.
Does help Sklovina
20.
get up there. And then he is going around to the front door.
All right, and so that leaves Toby and Luna. Where are you getting set up?
Toby can do anything that's non-lethal. He has his club. I mean, not his club. He has his rifle, we can use for wrangling. But
You can take a
Luna-
minus to hit to make most attacks non-lethal.
okay, well then just tell me where to be, and I will set that up.
Just bear in mind if at any point non-lethal stops being an option, do what you have to do.
Alrighty then.
I'll also note, if that happens, they will kamikaze. When they die, they will blow up. So
Do they
They're all
die
grouped
when they're
together, that'll
badly
just be one
injured,
big explosion.
or will they die when they blow up?
who knows?
We'll
They could
find
blow up
out.
before they die. They'll blow up before they die.
If they are badly
Where would you like-
injured,
High up is the roof.
their energy dense flesh becomes unstable, If while in this state they take acid, electricity, fire, piercing, slashing, or sonic damage, it will
They will
explode.
explode.
I don't hear bludgeoning in there.
Yeah.
I heard electricity in there.
I did hear electricity in there. Minor
Indeed, you
snag in our
did.
plans.
So would you like Luna and Toby to be?
One of you goes with Des, and the other goes with Vex.
Okay.
Also, while it has fewer, while it's heavily damaged, it will charge, bite, and explode.
Minor issue. Okay.
So it's a
I'm thinking I might
juggling
drop
act
one of
from
my sticky bomb grenades as well.
when it's hurt to
Yeah.
when it's heavily damaged.
I have something else, don't I? I have a blanket.
I mean, it's not the worst tactic for dealing with wild animals.
Indeed.
All right, so Toby's going with Bex. All right, so Bex, the door in front of you is open. So, I didn't,
So Toby's going to follow you in wherever you go. I'll just stay back. And,
I'm going to wait for Doc to let me know that he has dropped the tincture and that it is starting to attract things. But I will crack the door open and have a look.
you see a lab. Glowing
just going to have her
lights.
blanket out and at the ready.
Who?
Luna.
Okay.
All right, I don't have visuals on anything in here, and I'll shut the door again.
They won't be there. They'll be in the main living quarters, not the lab.
Oh, and then I'll go through the lab and wait at the next door.
Okay. Remember, it only takes a couple drops of the tincture.
Maybe not the whole thing then.
Noted,
Do that.
as I have the tincture like ready.
Do the aqua velvet splash, get a whole handful of it.
Yeah, we go to
I have
pour
myself
it,
as set as 20
drop
feet
it
up.
instead.
I hope that's high enough.
Yes. Yep. 15 feet.
I motion for Glovina to stand on the opposite side of the hatch from me.
Lunalai and
Open up
I
the
are
hatch and kind of
ready
look
at the
down.
primary door.
Again.
All right. I'm going to switch.
I just say opening the hatch now, getting ready to drop the tincture.
Switch the view. Give me just a moment here to get things set up. We can see the people on the roof. Why is Doc? You're 20 feet up. You're floating 5 feet above the roof.
I keep forgetting I'm not Doc.
I know.
Playing Doc for a while.
All right. I'm going to get Veach out of the way of the stream. There we go. Move up a little bit. All right, looking pretty good overall. Go up. There we go. Nice. Okay, so everybody is set. You guys are talking on your comms. What do you do?
To drop a couple of the drops down it.
Okay.
I don't know if anything happens as I open the hatch. I let
You open the
little
hatch
drops
and there's a
fall
slug on there
down.
already.
slug on the bottom side explodes. Just like like the reason we couldn't see it is just that it's just covered in everywhere was just covered with slugs.
So as you open up the hatch, you can smell petroleum,
Mixed
which
vapor rub.
gives you an idea that they're in this area because they reek of petroleum. But you don't see any movement. Even if you stick your head down, you don't see any movement in the space. You drop a couple.
You have a little personal fan you can blow in there and move it around a little bit.
And this is the image.
Lovely.
They are small, so
Cute.
they're about 4 feet long.
That's small. Holy shit.
They're small.
Small as 4 centimeters.
Mechanically, that's
Okay,
tiny.
That's
Well,
tiny.
actually, that's smaller than that. I don't remember what's smaller than tiny in game size, but
Looks
Okay.
like my fifth grade
Minuscule.
teacher, Mrs. Rovich.
There you go.
all right. So after a few moments,
Class. Shut up. Thank you.
you see one slither out of the wall and down onto the floor.
Are these enclosures in the lab the cages we need to put them in?
One of them is, yes. The other two have stuff in them.
Ideally,
Alright.
we'll knock them out and then bag them.
Are you doing anything as it appears?
I'm waiting for it to get closer, but I am like holding I'm gonna hold one of my sticky bomb grenades kind of like at the ready, but waiting for like more to appear and get closer. I do like comms like seeing movement, waiting for them to close.
All right, and give me just a moment here. Perception.
At
It's
one.
weird.
Oof.
It showed one, but didn't show the other three. That's odd that it would
Probably 'cause
switch
the
them
other
up.
3 are hidden.
All right. Yeah, it could be. That makes sense. All right. So he. Glovina, you see one as it comes to the corner.
How heavy do we guesstimate they are?
35 pounds.
I mean, they're 2 to 4 feet long. For sure,
35 pounds.
more than 10 pounds. because
Probably
that's-
closer to 100 at 4 feet long. That's dog sized. Big dog sized.
I was checking to see what it has as far as details like that.
80 pounds.
The older they get, the lighter they are because they have stored internal gases. But these are not old ones, these are young. Alright,
Sounds
so I
like
was
I'm already
wrong.
out.
These are the typical Diatha is 2 feet long, weighs 90 pounds. They can get as old as long as 4 feet, weighing 50 pounds. So, like I said, these are 2 feet long, but they weigh about 90 pounds each. And Veach would have known that.
Okay.
You can send ask him to the comm because he's a zoologist and keeps track of all that stuff.
As a reminder, there should be 3. We've got
I was
eyes
about to
on
ask, like,
2
do
of
we
them.
have? Yeah. Eyes on 2.
Hey, I called 2 out of 3 pretty good.
Yeah.
The spider suddenly appeared on Golvina.
Okay, and he starts going up the wall.
Ah,
Is he coming up the wall towards us? Keep me posted. What's going on, guys? Bex can't see through the door.
Up the wall, I'm just waiting for one to get slightly closer before I drop my sticky bomb.
Matthew, would you throw Veach, skip turn on Veach, please?
will do. It's not coded?
Okay. He
Ethan, I have a question
starts
for you.
sniffing around and is also going to start. Looks like he's going to start coming up the wall next. What's the
Alright,
question?
I think.
Yeah, in the 3D version, you're moving them up and down. How are you doing that? Like,
So if you hold
how would
down,
Golvina and
if you put your cursor over your token,
right?
press down, hold down the Alt button, and use your mouse wheel, it will move you up or down.
Oh,
And it shows you on the 2D view, shows you as a +5, plus, yep, see, there you go. And
awesome.
So the one below Glovina is starting to climb the wall.
Oops, I'm below ground. Sorry.
Don't have eyes on the
He said
third.
it
Gonna start
looks like
dropping our
it's about to.
grenades.
all right, so if we're gonna start doing that type of stuff, go ahead, everybody, give me initiative.
Alrighty. I move to drop my sticky bomb grenade and motion for Lavina to do the same. Well, not her sticky bomb.
And Sven, if you could,
as I
if you could fix Toby to be at the correct height, be cool.
Just do what you did before and hold
I know,
Alt.
but my trident.
Glovina was actually thinking about trying to just grab one and wrestle it to the cage.
I mean, I was considering using.
Alright.
There's 2 different combat maneuvers that can move somebody. I can
You
try
guys
doing
can't be
those.
talking, having conversation like that. Is combat has started. Lavina, what are you doing?
Give me a second. I want to look at a note here because this is going to be based on what her alignment is. No, she's not going to deviate from the plan. She is going to drop. You wanted a sticky grenade?
I think we
sticky grenade in
shock
hand.
grenade.
He was shock grenade for her.
Okay. Let me switch back to overhead view because it's easy to target a grenade. What's the radius on that grenade?
So it's 15 feet.
15. Ooh.
However, and so I have them
So-
targeted for you because you don't know what all the targets are.
Yeah, basically, She's going to try
Let me look and see something real quick. Okay. She has the
for that grid square corner there.
All right, so go ahead and open up her actions page. On the very bottom, you'll see
I have it.
shock grenade. So click the cast button, and then click the damage button.
Shot grenade. Hold on, I'm looking. I see an attack.
So it's so if you go to all the way down the bottom of her actions page, it says grenades 30-foot range, and then there's a whole list of them.
Right now, it's not showing me that. It just says grenades 30-foot range, and then it's not showing me anything below that.
Okay, so click the line where it says grenades 30-foot range. That bar, it should then pop up.
It's not. I don't know what's going on with it.
Okay.
Because it was working earlier. I saw all that stuff, and now I don't know what I've done to turn it off.
All right, so just spew of electricity comes flying out, comes all the way up to where you guys are, just below the trapdoor. Are you going to move or anything else?
No, not yet. Because I'm going to wait for Doc to drop his grenade in there.
All right. Vex, you hear a shock grenade go off. Nobody is saying anything, but you heard a shock grenade go off.
I am just waiting.
Okay. Luna, you're outside. Behind you guys hear the shock grenade. Are you gonna try to do anything standing behind Des?
Nope, just gonna get my blanket out.
Okay.
At the ready.
10, 20, 30. Okay, you guys are not within 30 feet of each other.
Yeah.
All right,
no
Dr.
initiative.
Cliff.
I drop my sticky grenade or sticky bomb grenade down.
All right, you said that one also has a 15 feet range.
Let me double. 10-foot range. 10-foot radius. Sorry.
Okay.
D4 rounds.
So it doesn't come anywhere close to you guys.
I guess I roll.
All right, so nope, you don't have everything set up the correct way. So hold on a minute.
Oh.
What is Doc's so the sticky it's a level 1 grenade, correct?
Yes. Sticker grenade level 1.
And then what is Doc's Dex modifier?
Plus 14, so +2.
So it's a DC 11. Saving throw, reflex.
He's dropping it down. Wouldn't it be an advantage that way?
The hit is in this case is irrelevant because even if he misses, it'll bounce and it'll still hit him. So it's the 2 hit is relevant. This is whether or not they get out of the way.
Wow.
Do you have a code for what it does? Marked on the grenade? Is there a code for it on the actions page?
Those 2d4 rounds. Unfortunately, does not look like that is coded either. My bad. I should have probably looked for that first.
So what does it say
I
it
just was
does?
looking at the
Restrained?
inventory. Entangled 2d4 rounds.
entangled. Okay. So go ahead and drop the entangled on it. The one that's highlighted, number 5.
Yep. Give me a quick second. It's the wrong thing I clicked on. I clicked. My bad.
The 5 is right here. And you said it's how long?
For 2d4 rounds. So he's entangled for 6 rounds.
Wow.
Okay. Duration is 6.
Nice.
Very nice. All right.
As it goes off,
Are
I
you going to
overcome.
move?
Say nope, but I will say overcomes. Grenades dropped. Only one of the two is entangled. Does not look like the other one is. Still no sight on the other ones, or other one. And that's all I say as a pass per turn.
All right, Toby.
Toby has his club at the ready, or what am I saying? His rifle
Okay.
thing at the right.
Right.
He's on the alert now that things are happening.
Mhm.
All right, Des.
All right. Des takes that as the all clear, and I think I remember the front door was unlocked, but it was barricaded. So he's gonna shove the front door open uh, and try to push the stuff that was inside further in.
All right, need an athletics check.
All right. Oh. Could have been an 18.
I see you bang against the door and it shifts a couple inches, but it's not opening up.
Okay. Well, I guess he is bracing himself to try it again.
What the hell just happened? Hold on. There it is. Okay. That was weird. Okay. All right. There. You just slammed against the door. Let's do a roll and see. I'm going to say with the tincture there, I'm going to say there's an 80% chance. Keeps doing what it's doing. All right, Clavina. Top of round 2.
There's a sticky grenade down there. Is it continue to be sticky in the area, or does it only get on the people that were in it when it popped?
No, it's like the spray stuff, you sealant that you put in the walls or along your window. It expands whoosh, and then immediately hardens. So if you're not caught in it, it's there, but it's not. You step
I
on it,
would
it
like
crunches.
to jump down into that space.
Oh, wow.
Is that worm there entangled? It is not, is it?
All right, so as you
Nope.
drop past this down into
Okay.
this thing, it will try to. I need an acrobatics check. It'll be an easy acrobatics check.
Not that easy.
Hold on just a second. Looking at my GM guide. 10 plus. Okay, so no, it is. So you're dropping 15 feet. I'm going to say she hangs first and then tosses. But you slam against the door. Back, you hear this thing slam against the door. And it's going to take all of your movement. But you're not prone, but you're there.
Okay.
This thing, though, is going to.
Does it get an up shot on me?
Does. If it can. Let me see. What does it do? Gonna have a big minus, but as it tries to bite you. As you are moving through 3 of its threatened squares.
Ah.
But it only gets 1 reaction.
Right. Nope. Too fast. I tried nom nom. Atomic, happy Sunday in the Sven Zone. Welcome, welcome. Appreciate you stopping by.
Atomic.
Hey, Atomic.
All right, so now you have landed. You still have your actions. You just can't move.
All right. I plan to grapple it. Make an attack roll.
All right, so
Standard
grappling
action.
is a combat action maneuver. And it is a...
Is that a full action?
No. It's an attack action, but it's just versus his KC plus 4. Go ahead and roll. Gravity.
Give me a second. I use.
Ah.
I have no Glovina luck today.
Whew. That's rough.
All right, the nice thing is none of those things happen because you're trying to grapple, so you're fine. Nothing happens.
That's all she had.
Page 246. All right. Next. All right. You guys, in hindsight, I didn't realize you guys were going to just be camping there at the door. I should have moved it over. But, well, so I'm just going to put it here as one of them comes sliming along.
I love the usage of sliming as a verb.
You're welcome. As it is, two. Hold on, I've got to try to unstack all this stuff, figure out what's happening. All right, so he's there actually. So he's already there where he wants to be. So he's just going to stay where he is and try to attack you, bite you again. This time he doesn't have a minus. He's just on the wall. This time it's a hit. This is the guy who is on the floor. It's going to move over. I'm just going to put it here.
He's entangled.
Oh, he is the one who is entangled. Never mind. He's not doing anything. They do get a save at the end of the round. Nope.
Almost.
All right, so Luna, you see the dragon trying to smash through the door. Got it open, but you can hear a bookcase holding it back.
Okay. Ah. Okay, I'm gonna still have the blanket over my shoulder, but I'm gonna prepare psychokinetic hand at the ready.
Okay,
Pardon
so
me.
make sure you read it. What it says. It is not like Mage Hand. It's not an actual hand. All it does is just it's telekinesis. You grab something and move it.
Yes,
So
I'm aware
keep
of
that
that.
in mind. Okay.
Yep.
All right, this is the guy I thought I was dealing with before. So he's gonna go here. He's sliding along the wall. He's actually underneath the other guy on the floor. So he's right in front of you, to the east of you, Glavina. All right, Bex. You heard what Dr. Clef said over the comm, and you heard a big bang slam against the door in front of you.
I'm gonna open the door.
All right.
Wow, crazy.
You see Glavina there. There's two of them, one on the floor, one on the wall.
Is that one on the wall above Glovina?
It's
So
5 feet,
the
so
ground
it's
in
about
front
a,
of us.
Oh, okay,
a
it's on the
foot.
ground.
It's about a foot above her. Yes. There's one on the ground in front of her, and one about a foot above her on the wall. Because she's only like 4 feet tall.
I am
She's 3'8". Yeah.
going to use my action to take a guarded step away from that slug.
Well, it's like I said,
It's
this
not in
one is
range.
not adjacent to you. It
Well,
is
then I'll shoot it.
in front of her on the floor. The one that says +5 is above her.
And that's the one I'm going to shoot at.
Okay.
Non-lethally.
I'm thinking non-lethal thoughts, but no.
He's like, they can take one lethal hit, right?
Hey, I'm not trying to trick attack him. I could be doing a lot more
You
damage.
should be doing a lot more damage. You're right. You're right.
Fair enough. Fair enough. You right. You right.
All right. So you opened the door, so you didn't actually move. Are you going to move?
Nope. Don't want to. I want to stay right there.
All right. So you got this big four-horned
Actually, I
minotaur
take
guy
that back.
behind you.
I want to take a step to the side and unblock the door.
Okay. Toby.
He's again supporting Dax back, so he's going to be right about there. He's a muscle, so he's just hanging out, waiting to see what go down.
Your muscle, if you're strong, see if you can grab one and throw it in the cage.
He also has reach with the rifle. If you wanted to have a minus to hit, you could try to hit the one on the wall with your pike.
Okay, does that seem like it's furthering our cause here? Then I will do that. I need to roll for something.
Yep, roll an attack with the. So there's one that has an arrow, and one that has a sword. You want the one with the sword.
Okay. Still can't find it. It's just this one here.
Nope.
Is that the one too? Nope.
It's already targeted.
Oh, okay. All right. 1 second.
Here, I'll do it this way, maybe. Okay, you
There's only +1.
untargeted it. That is a hit, so now roll damage.
Knocked unconscious now.
Nope, it is heavily wounded. All right. That is you. All right, so he was already mostly up the wall. All right, so this thing comes climbing up out onto the roof. And you're going after Dr. Clef.
Is that a fourth slug?
Looks like it.
Veach?
Are they producing
He's gonna
babies?
have some strong words after this.
Did say they
All right, Dr. Clef.
what was it? They breed fast. But this might be a little too fast.
Go ahead and give me
You
a
know what?
perception check.
I am going to. Oh, sure.
And you would have,
The wrong tab. My bad.
don't forget to add your mutation point.
Oh, thank you. Here, I'll roll this first. It's right here.
All right, so you see the one that's 5 feet up on the wall. It's sort of glowing and pulsing. The one that got slammed by the 2 hits from 3 hits, actually. From a grenade, from a pike, from a bullet.
I am going to try to non-lethally use my adaptive strike on that one, the 21, if it'll let me hover over him properly. Yeah, 20 or 21. Yeah,
21 is the one who's glowing and pulsing.
Yes, I would like to non-lethally use my adaptive strike on it to try and knock it out.
Isn't that a range attack?
Can I not do a non-lethal ranged attack?
As an evolutionist, I would say you're probably the only one who can. Because you can't do a bullet or a laser beam non-lethally.
Generate one of my little spikes, and I just kind of have it doled a little bit.
Right, so
Instead of
I'll
being
say
more of a
you
spike, it's more
can,
like a
but you still have the minus
woo. All right, how much of a minus is it again?
4.
-4.
-4. Sweet. Nope. Miss. Fuck. We don't have inspiration or anything, do we?
Sadly, no.
You guys, maybe we should close up the house and try again tomorrow.
All right, so it
Did
is.
you know? I
well-
just figured out that there's like a way you can press a button to randomize your dice scan in the dice tab. I didn't know that before.
Oh, that's cool.
All right,
Kinetic rebound to the face.
That's right. So you take the weapon damage. So go ahead and give yourself the weapon damage. While you guys are,
Oh, you good.
since I forgot to mention at the top of when we started. Um, the next upgrade is going to have some things for the DMs, so nobody else will care. But if you look at the
What?
um, when you get a chance to look at your dice, like she said, there's a randomizer for the skin and the color. So if you have one that has, if you select a die that has colored, you can randomize the colors as well. But one of the things they're changing is right now you can change the dice percentage how it looks on your screen. So if you right now it's typically 100%, you can bring it down to 80% or make it as high as 120% as you're looking at them on the screen. With the update that's coming out, that will still be there, but there'll also be a percentage of when you roll it. So you can have it be as much as 200% when you roll the dice. So when you attack with something or roll a skill check, the die itself, as it rolls, will be bigger and easier to read if you want it to be. You can also shrink it down to like 60%, the really tiny dice, for whatever reason, if you want them to be small. Also, no matter where you roll them, they will roll going forward. So you don't have to try to aim for the chat box anymore. You can throw them from anywhere on the screen and they will do their weirdness and then it'll still count as being rolled.
Oh, that sucks for me.
That sucks big time.
Because there's
If
many
you
times
don't
that I
want it
forget to
to,
do something and I abort it.
if you don't want it to roll, you just hold it still and let go and it will drop and not roll. Um, Also, as you hover over the dice, as your cursor moves over the dice, as you're selecting in the pop-up window and you're going through your dice, they will change along the bottom to give you a preview of what it looks like um, as you're just hovering over your selection. And then how you select, you pick them is going to change a little bit too. It's not right now; it's a big long laundry list. That's going to change. So, just some minor details for people regarding the dice and how it's used, and then a couple of GM things. So, not sure when that's
Let's hope
going to
you can turn
happen,
that,
but
that
that's going to be
feature off
coming.
because
All right, so you killed it. How did you kill it?
My damage on it. Uh, Rolled the 5 damage. I thought I had unselected it. I guess I didn't.
Adaptive strike
Before I did
damage
the damage
2
roll.
to Dr. Cliff. Okay, so you did it to yourself.
Yeah.
And
I didn't do
then
it to myself. I just barely. I also did it to
also
them.
did it to him. Okay, no problem. I know what's going on now. As I was talking, here it is. So he is there. He is not prone or dying or unconscious.
Yet.
Uh,
Are you
you
going to
know,
say anything or do anything
tries
else?
to, yep. And he, does his thing. He like yells in pain and it like backfires and basically just fires in the back of his hand. It's like, ah, damn it! Watch out, that one's gonna blow. And that's my turn.
Okay.
I just call out that that one's gonna blow.
All right. Oh, tokens aren't locked, but Des like backs up and then gets like a kind of a running start and tries to slam that door open.
All right,
Tries
so
to
you get a plus
push that
2 because you've already
his.
tried this. And it's a little bit moved. It is easy. You guys are level 2, so it is 13. You got it.
Okay. Woo!
Slides back the thing. You have moved 10 feet.
He's gonna squeeze through the door. I don't remember how that works, but am I able to get inside and get out of Unalai's way?
What do you want to do with the bookshelf? Do you want to just manhandle and shove it and slam it onto the floor, or do you want to slide it to the side? You can get through the space just fine. It's just a matter of what you want to do. If you're just shoving it, you'll be able to go past it. If you're sliding it, you can go next to it. How nice do
I
you
will
want to be?
slide it.
2 each of each.
I'll
All right.
slide it.
Like,
But I am upset about that.
all right, so you're able to get to there, and you're now free to move about the cabin. Top of round 3. 10, 20, 30. You're still outside 30 feet, so.
Isn't
All
that
right,
the
so
one on
just
the
to
roof?
clarify, the 2D version is a little clearer. There's one on the floor, one 5 feet up the wall in the same space that's glowing. The one that's on the wall is glowing and pulsing. There's one up on the ceiling, up on the roof, which Doc hasn't said anything about. And then there's a second one on the floor closer to the door. And this one is on the roof with Doc, Clef. Little nom nom action. 9 on the dice, 15 is a hit. What happened? Oh, I clicked the wrong thing.
Fumble.
He'd already hit. I was click the wrong thing instead of the
If
damage.
you want to, you can take the second roll. I'm okay with that.
So I will say 21 is the one who got the fumble.
Huh?
He is the one who is going to slide over to Glavina. And it says kinetic. You move 5 feet in a randomly determined direction. All right, so do my normal D8, but instead it's a 3D version of a D8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he goes straight above Glavina. But it doesn't matter because he detonates at that point. Wow. All right. So let me see. First of all, they are not immune to their own damage. Five, 10. I'll say the people on the roof don't get it. But I need it. Bex, Toby, and Glavina to give me DC 9 reflex saves.
Reflex.
As who's on the 6? Reflex 9 save. Everybody saved. Let's see if the other 2 friends do. All right, so number 5 does not. So it takes the full damage. What? It's not coded? For goodness sakes, people. How hard is it to do your job? All right. So he takes 3 damage. All right. So everybody else, is anybody resistant or immune to fire? That's being damaged by these things. Okay.
It's
So
under
everybody takes. So everyone else will take 1 damage. Let me kill this guy. All right.
drow
So
immunities.
Toby is 1. 6. 1. Doc does not. Dr. Clef does not. Luna does not. He does. Des does not. Bex does. He does. Glovina does. That's it. Okay. All right. One last thing to worry about. Toby. So there's 1 on the ground, 2 on the ground in front of you, 1 5 feet away that you can hit. You'll just have it has full cover between you and Glovina. Actually, no, it's partial cover. And then the other one's 10 feet away if you wanted to shoot it. But it still has partial cover. Reno, I cannot hear you if you're talking.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
It's Toby's
For
turn.
Toby?
What are you doing?
I have no idea. Did the one I hit already, it didn't die, it just got damaged, right?
After you hit
No,
it,
it's dead.
it did not die. It
Okay.
then moved forward and exploded.
Right.
So it is gone. There's 1 on the ground in front of
Right, in front of Glovina.
Glovina that you can hit with cover. There's one,
All right.
2 spaces in front of Glovina that you can shoot with
No.
cover.
So I will do the one in front of Glovina with cover. Again, I'm not trying to kill it, I'm just trying to whack it, correct?
Are you trying to do non-lethal damage? Is what you're saying?
Yes. Yes. But can I do that through Glovina?
It's a -4 to hit, and yes,
Okay.
you can do it through Glovina.
Okay, -4. Okay, that's what I'm going to do then. That is a hit.
All right, so that's a hit. Roll damage. All right. Are you going to move?
No.
Dr. Clef. You heard an explosion. Flames came out of the little trapdoor. Smell of petroleum is getting stronger.
I said it was going to explode as I turn to the one who's now been attacking me. And I use my little retractable stinger. Try to non-lethally stab at the guy who's right next to me. Not gonna use my venoms. I'm just gonna stab at him. Can I do that? Let me double check. Okay, yeah, I can choose to use the venom or not. So I gotta select this guy. Boom. Stab at him with my little hand stinger. Dude, it's supposed to be non-lethally. I missed anyways. And then I will take, I guess, a 5-foot guarded step back.
Okay.
Not that that will really help in the long run, but that is I think that's all I can do. Yeah.
All right, Luna.
Luna's going to enter the place. She can move 30, there's 10, 15, 20. All right, so she's just going to hang out behind Dex.
You can go past me. Oh no, you don't have. Never mind.
You can get in front of him. You can go behind him if you want to keep moving another 10 feet.
Nope.
Okay. Are you going to do anything else?
That's going to be it.
All right, so this one's on the
But this-
ground. Hears these big vibrations as they're coming through the door.
And interrupt for a minute. If one of them was dying and we didn't want to, we wanted to save it, could I use stabilize to save it, or does it have to be a?
If
It says
it
one
goes,
living creature.
it would need to be unconscious. So
Okay.
most NPCs don't go unconscious, but I would,
Okay.
depending on what it is, I would let it go unconscious, and then, because most of the time you guys walk away and let them die.
Right.
These particular things, no, because they explode by choice before
Right.
they
That's
go
what I'm saying.
unconscious.
If I stabilize it, then maybe it would fool it into thinking it's okay and not explode. What's my thinking? Is everybody thinking it?
All right, so this thing
For
slides
slugs, they have quite the movement speed.
across the floor and tries to bite you.
Isn't that the one that's still entangled?
Don't you have oh, he is entangled, yep. Never mind. And he would have had an attack of opportunity anyway, but
I don't think
he
I
is
have my
entangled.
pike out.
And so he gets a save. Reflex 11. Ooh, it
Damn.
finally excretes its way free. It's no longer entangled. Yes.
Des says on comms, 2 targets remaining. Moving in. Luna, make sure you close that door. And he is moving in. I wish you guys weren't in that door there. So he has 15 feet of reach when he has his pike out. Would I be able to basically hold it backwards to do like bludgeoning damage with like the handle of the pike?
It's just like everything else. You would have a -4 to hit, and it'll be non-lethal.
Awesome. That's +4. Oops.
Let me double check.
Well, it missed anyway.
Gear. Tactical.
All right.
So I'll say with some
Wow.
UPBs, you would be able to put like a reinforced ball or cylinder on the other end and you can then have it be one or the other. If you added some weight to the other end, if you wanted to have that option going forward with the pike.
That would be good, yeah. Can't do it right now because I do not have any UPVs. So, just a good option though.
Thing from where I'm at. Can I see the one 5 feet up on the wall?
There are none 5 feet on the wall. There is one, two of them on the floor in front of Glavina, and yes, you can see them. The other one you would have seen crawled up and out onto the roof.
What's my penalty to hit the one in front of the blue Vina?
It has peak of. So 2. You just click the peek out button.
Yep. Wow, I'm the one rollingest fool of all time.
Change your dice color.
This is a
Never, I don't believe in that.
burnout. Your weapon expends all remaining charges. Nice thing is it's only a move action to reload, so just keep that in mind. You are out of charges right now. And actually, you didn't move, so if you want to reload it now, that's fine. You can reload it.
I will do that.
Okay. All right, so he's on the floor just chilling, trying to nom on Lavina. All right, Glavina. Still have your second grenade you haven't used yet.
Yeah, but now I'm. Well, you know what?
Dez can take it. He's big.
Yeah, he can take it.
You can also toss it up in the air and see if you can get the ones on the roof.
I mean, right now, well, I guess you guys saw it crawl onto the roof. I don't know about those.
Right, Dez and Luna do not.
No. Now that it's right here, you say it's a -4 to use a melee weapon as a non-lethal.
Correct.
Then she's going to
Now, you
use
do know
her
that your
assault.
assault hammer does bludgeoning, which is not on the list of damage types that will explode it if it gets that low.
And she's going to try to whop at it with a non-lethal hammer attack and miss this round.
Oh, I was going to say you did non-lethal, that's why. All right. All right, well, it's also going to do a little bite action, a little smoochy smooch. She's got her hammer out, so she's pushing it away. And this one's going to move over here, make things a little bit clearer as it moves up to get some Dr. Clef. Takes a little munch out of him. Minimum damage. Lavina, get to go again.
Oh, yeah.
So you do know that this thing has only been damaged by the... Which one is this? This is 5, 6.
Grenade.
Yeah, only been damaged by the grenade, so it's still looking good.
Well, she's not going to be
That's
nice
it?
to it and just going to straight up crank it with the hammer. Uh-oh, it's down.
All right, so that's correct. It does go down.
But that's not the damage type that'll explode it, so it's just down.
Correct. Yep. All right, so Luna, you see this thing go down. If you want to stabilize this thing, you can do it this round only.
Okay. I will do that then.
What type of... Is it arranged or is it...
It is is a conjecture. Oh my god, conjuration, healing, close, 25 feet.
So it's range.
It's harmless.
Plus 5 feet for every 2 levels, so it's 30 feet. So you have to get within 30 feet.
Okay, I'll do that. I need to target it too. That should be it right there. Behind Dex, I can do that. Is it 5, 6, or with the other one? There you go. Oh, I don't think. Okay, got it.
Right, so it's exactly 30 feet
Target.
away. So you can do it from there, yes.
Okay, cool. Awesome. I control the effect, or I plop it on or something.
You have it targeted, so go ahead and click the effect.
So now it's stable.
I think I did something that stabilized something last time. Yeah, never mind. You did it. You did it already. Never mind.
Okay.
All right. Oh, he was entangled. I was like, I thought he moved up and attacked Dex, but it was entangled. But now he's not entangled, so he really is going to move up.
Oh, hey, he does move. Okay, and I have my pike out, so I am going to go ahead and whack him.
Okay, you're doing non-lethal.
Trying to do non-lethal.
Okay. As you do,
All right.
flip it around, schmack.
Do you want me to change the type on the damage, or?
No, it's fine. All right, so it starts to glow. And as it moves up, goes to bite you. And explodes.
I thought I did bludgeoning, the type that wasn't. I thought I was turning my thing around to do bludgeoning damage instead of piercing.
Right, but it is severely wounded. And so when it's severely wounded,
Motherfucker.
it charges and explodes.
He was already charging. Damn it.
With a
I need a
blanket,
DC 9
throw that out.
reflex save. I'm dead, so you're the only one close.
No.
I have a -1 reflex. Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so you take all... Ooh, 5. Wow. Do you have any kind of fire resistance?
No.
The dragon shouldn't have fire resistance.
No. There's
He's
lots
immune
of
to
kinds
sleep.
of dragons.
He's immune to sleep, so leave him alone.
Yeah, but I'm immune to sleep, guys. Don't you worry.
Okay. I'm throwing them sleep pills at you.
That's why you have bags under the eyes.
Exactly. He's an insomniac. He's immune to sleep. Alright.
And here, I just thought you had large dark eyes.
No. It's all the
That
bad.
mascara is getting runny.
Alright, so you guys hear some footwork. These prefabricated buildings aren't that structurally sound and insulated. So you guys hear some shuffling and moving around as swearing as Doc
Yell down
is
the hatch. I still got something up here as I try to use my restraining spinneret on it to entangle it.
Okay. Are you taking a 5-foot guard step back first?
My tail.
It says
I
melee.
think I
All
have
right,
to
so
be
it's a
next to
melee
it for
one?
this. Let me double check.
It is melee. It says melee.
I think it's because I have to be. I don't have range. Like once, yeah. It just says melee, so I think I have to be next to the target to use it, and then I can
Wow,
walk
okay.
away.
Gotcha, yeah. Cool.
In case, I think.
Nice.
So I do hit, so
Exactly, so he
perfect.
is...
Restrained for 1 round. Dang it.
Alright, so he was strained before, and now he's
Sorry.
restrained.
Yeah, or entangled, I guess.
Which
And then I
is
will
it?
take a 5-foot guarded step. It is entangled for a
Okay.
round. And I as I doing this, I yell down, like, "Still got one up here. Why is there explosions?"
Vex.
Nothing to see
Opposite of
here.
what we were trying to do.
So
Yeah,
there,
that's for sure the intended effect. Yeah.
so there is like a little grooves in the wall. If you wanted to go up onto the roof, you could. Just take an extra 5 feet of movement.
Which one of these cages is the usable one?
Give me a 12-sider.
Figures.
The farthest one.
Yay.
All right, I'm gonna start moving down to prep that cage because I can't get through the door right now. Everybody's bottled up there, so
Okay.
find something else to make myself useful.
You can make it down there. All right, Des. Smells like petroleum in here.
Get that one in the cage. I'll go to the roof. And Des will turn around and go back out the front door, I guess.
Okay.
Did Luna actually close it?
Yes, but that doesn't matter. You can use your object interaction to open it.
Okay, and I'm going to double move, and then he kind of like jumps and like soars up to the roof.
All right. Do you have the how? You have the reach to go 15 feet up. You know what I'm talking about. You have the ability to do that.
I have
Parkour,
flight
man. Parkour.
30 average maneuverability. I
Like
don't
30.
know.
Cool. No problem. All right. So as you land, you're sort of walking along the walls, where you know the walls are. As it creaks and groans, you think if you go where the middle is,
It might
it
not turn
will.
out well.
It may not support you. You 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Okay.
All right. It's got his peg at the ready.
Actually, you could go diagonally to here.
He's also going to have his pike at the ready, back up a little bit to help wrangle in case anything gets out. About right there, I guess, following
Okay.
Dr. Clev.
Dr. Clef is on the
Oh.
roof.
Oh, never mind. Okay, then along this direction.
All right, Dr. Clef.
I think.
You now have help as Des is there with you. Let me turn you a little bit.
Like the thing is currently encased in, you know, webbing, though it looks like it's about to get out. Dupe as I apply this.
If you wanted to do a range attack against it, you have a +1 to that attack.
Alrighty, and going non-lethal, I have a -4, so that would be a minus
-3.
as I try to do my adaptive strike against it, as I
I
hopefully
think
do
you
better
have
this
one
time.
more
Don't hit myself.
mutation point because this is round 5,
Oh,
so
did
you
I
should
miss
have
last turn?
5.
Oh, I must have missed last turn. My bad.
There you go.
Boom. Doesn't change anything for that roll. 13 did hit.
Nice.
Yay!
That was with the minus for.
That's weird. Why didn't it do the extra damage? It's coded.
Yeah, that's odd. I should have an extra one.
You didn't have it targeted anyway. Yeah, you did. So untarget it and just roll.
Oh, did I not target it?
You did. Untarget it and roll damage again on any other weapon.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. So
Yeah,
it was just being weird. All right.
Mm.
All right. So it should have 7 damage, and this is number 15.
That's weird. Just
That's
doesn't
weird.
like my adaptive strike for some reason.
Is it a weapon or is it an ability under the actions?
It is my evolutionist ability.
Oh, that's probably why. 'Cause I think it'll
So
only do
maybe that's why.
weapons. It doesn't interpret that as a damage, I guess. Anyway, we'll just have to remember that. So we'll
Oh.
have to do a +1 if you do that. Anyway, where
I'll keep it
is?
in mind. Blunt, spike go.
He's number 6. There he is.
Boing.
It's the first time he's been hit. All right, so boom. All right, anything else?
I will move this way as I step up back a bit more, giving a little bit
Okay.
more distance, and that'll be my turn.
He's sleeping. All right, so Glavina,
Yay, sleeping.
you have a unconscious Diatha in front of you.
Is a 14 strength enough to pick it up?
Should be. What's your? It's 1 bulk. What is your? Look at your gear page.
Mm,
You are
My
carrying
carry
6,
capacity.
and you can carry 7 unencumbered. Yep. So you have just enough. Not even be encumbered.
Woo.
Does that count as an action?
Picking it up.
Yeah.
Because it's so weird and floppy and oozing, I would say yes.
How about if I just grab one end of it and drag it?
Okay.
No, I'll pick it up. I don't want it to accidentally explode while I'm dragging it.
Yeah, you
Okay.
hear like a pop, and suddenly there's an explosion behind
And I'll
you.
start carrying it towards the cage.
All right. Alright, so this thing is entangled. Cannot shoot its spittle or anything, sadly. So, alright, Des.
All right. I'm wondering how lucky I feel. I don't think the dice are going to be in my favor right now. So, Des will go
fall
So
for
ahead.
the
you
roof.
do know if this one is damaged, unlike the other one, which had not been damaged. Well, had 2 hit points because of the grenades. But this one's pretty smashed from what he just did to it. If you do enough bludgeoning damage to take it out, it will not explode.
Hey, okay.
But you have to
okay,
do
okay.
enough damage to take it out. So do you feel lucky? It's orange right now, so
You're feeling lucky.
That is, yep. Wondering how much movement speed they
you
have.
have a much better, as long as you hit, you have a much better than average chance,
Yeah.
I will say, of doing that with the damage you do.
Okay. Des is
You're
going to
pretty
go
fast.
ahead and you're saying there's a chance.
Yeah,
He is
yeah,
going
he's
to
not
go
saying
ahead
much.
and reach out with his pike and try to bap it.
All right. Nice.
All right.
All right, so you are able to just knock it unconscious because at least go ahead and do your damage. Because the least you can do is 6, and that's what it has left.
Woo!
So you got 2 out of 2 of them. That's not bad.
I mean, really, Veach didn't even know about the 4th one. So really, we only killed one.
All right, with that, you guys are out of combat.
Okay.
As he
Kinda.
drops the other one
Alright.
down onto the floor, whoosh, throws it down, and explodes. No.
Spikes it in the
We
football.
play hot potato with the explosive slug.
That's right.
Yeah, carefully lowers it down. Or, moving it to the cage. I will actually be right back.
Beatrice comes in and is like, why are there 2 explosions in here if I have 2 slugs? No matter. We said we were gonna
Science.
use grenades.
That's right.
You know
Yeah,
nothing
there were a
about
lot
it.
more explosions just too.
True.
Okay, so
Just be glad I didn't use my breath weapon, okay? Look how nicely I slid your bookcase to the side. I could have just thrown everything everywhere. Okay.
correct. Yes, I do appreciate that. Thank you.
Now, the second part of this problem is you violated protocol, Mr. Vich. What do you think we should do about that?
Well, actually, there doesn't say it's illegal to import them onto New Horizon.
Is that correct? I'm asking out of
There
character.
isn't really a there.
There isn't really
It's
a law.
like there
How-
isn't really a law against upright stabbing somebody in the face either. But
But
every legal
Yeah,
civilization has that rule anyway.
I'm inclined to say that, because ultimately no one came to permanent harm, and these creatures do have a potential use, and you technically didn't break any laws, but you still put people in danger. Um, I'm willing to let you off with a warning, but it's not entirely up to me. And I'll look around at my comrades because I don't have all the authority to myself. What
So
say
who
the
is
rest of you?
talking with Vich along with Bex?
I'm going.
All right. So the two of you give me sense motive checks. Look, I'll be the first one to admit it may have been irresponsible. Plus, I know I do apologize. I didn't mean to alarm my neighbors. And
Oh yeah, I do remember
Well,
something.
I may not have
about
handled
his
it the
neighbors.
best way when it first happened by
Just be
not
glad, sir,
talking to
that
anybody
your
and
knowledge is still valuable to us, and your skills and experience.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you might find yourself on a shuttle back to Absalom. Be warned.
Right, so being half lizard yourself,
I also want to know if there are any other undeclared things we might need to know about.
well, you guys have been in there all through my house now, so you've seen everything I've got. All right, so Des, this is what you see. But look, you helped me out here, so as he goes in, I've got something for you guys, and he comes back. He has these two half-inch around and about
Icons.
13-inch long straws, metal straws that have these little lights on them, and a serum. Here, you guys will probably be able to use these more than I will.
I'll have you know, Dez is immediately snitching to Bex telepathically. Just saying. So he brought out some
and
serum.
and you can see in the background, and you see the security guy, Tachi Hardhoof, comes walking up, and he says, people are pretty upset that they living here. What do you propose we do about this?
One there at the moment.
They're asking
Could we
that
erect?
we tell him to move away from the rest of the settlement. I mean, they aren't kicking him out of the settlement, but they want more than a few meter between their house and the rest of the settlement.
I said, we need his expertise right now. He is the only one who knows what he knows. Um,
And be moved is what he's asking.
Mm,
hmm?
he could be moved. We could also consider
They're
some sort
asking
of
for him to
fence.
move, not be kicked out.
Oh, well, that I don't have a problem with because, everybody lives here, so everybody has at least somewhat of a say. If nobody wants you near them, you're going to have to move your
All right, Doctor
domicile
Clef,
to
what
the.
is
If I remember
your?
correctly, the house is
Go ahead.
since these are like pre-made houses, could the house itself be moved or no?
Yes,
Prefab.
these are all prefab houses. It would, I mean, he's put a lot of time and effort in setting things up. It would all have to be taken down, moved, and then set back up. But yes, it is
Mm.
very possible to do that. Like I said, right now, these are not permanent.
Okay.
Made supposed to be permanent buildings yet.
Sounds like breaking everything down and building it up is his punishment for this.
I have a question for
I'll
Rick.
Oh, no.
I can break
Before-
the news. What?
Sorry.
Sorry, what was the question?
Just if these things were coming through space, were they taken without air pressure in order for them to be this delicate?
Now, he smuggled them in as part of the stuff that he had with him. He brought plants and other animals and things, and he brought
No, I meant
them
the
with him.
prefab buildings.
Yes,
These
a
they were
lot of
part of the
them
spaceship
are
at one point.
parts of the ship itself.
Right. So they must not have had pressure in them for air, otherwise they would blow up if they're made this flimsy and whatnot, I would think. From a role playing aspect.
They're not necessarily flimsy. They're like cubicles, but made out of strong metal. The point is they can be separated and moved, the whole section of a wall, and then set up somewhere else. The only reason Dez couldn't stand on the ceiling is because he's like 1,000 pounds.
I'm a big boy.
Not built for dragons.
He's 2,100 pounds. He's a ton. So no, these weren't made to withstand a ton, 2,100 pounds on their ceiling. That's why he could still do it, but as long as he was on the crossbeam, standing on a wall supported by both, which he did. Everybody else had no problem. Lavina and Dr. Clef and all of them running around on top of there. All right. Okay, so let me go back to
Hardfoot. If you could, we will be having Veach move to a different location. So if you could settle your concerns while we talk to Veach and get that all ready to prep. And Dr. Clef will go talk to me.
All right, so you guys get with the surveyors and the rest, the electricity guy and a couple other people and figure out where he can go. Several hundred yards away from everybody else, but still have access to the stuff that he needs. You guys figure that out.
Maybe talk about some sort of
Dr.
fence.
Clef does help.
He is not
Beatrice,
happy about it,
do,
but he
pick on his
understands
stuff.
and will do it.
Same.
Dr. Clef does help him, move his stuff and pack and unpack if he wants it.
Yeah. They are small
as a
creatures,
friend.
so there's no way he can do it by himself.
Well,
Yeah.
I will. We're not gonna even his more personal stuff. If for whatever he wants help, and then help him put it back the way he wants. I don't know. Rather than tasking someone else to do it, Dr. Clef does try to help personally.
Okay.
Does would
I was
also
trying to say.
like
I
to
will help
volunteer
I
as
will
your
help
beast
as
of
well.
burden.
Okay.
Yeah.
And as you said, you
Or
volunteer
two.
with what?
To be the beast of burden to help
beast of burden,
move
okay.
things
Sure.
around. Because I am strong.
I mean, strong when you're drunk.
Just strong.
They are. Both.
Oh no, I don't think you've seen me drunk. It's probably a good thing, considering
Yes.
the damage that one could do when they are returned.
I've seen Death drunk. It takes a lot of beer or just a little bit of that elven liqueur from Castrovel.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Hey, the elven stuff is condensed.
Good stuff. Why you pay the big money?
All right, so you guys, over the next couple days, are able to get that taken care of, and then there are some other mundane things. Glavina was doing she had spent a week doing the secretarial stuff. So they have a couple other questions about that. Get that fixed. Where is? I was just trying to find this stupid picture. There it is. So this is the ship you guys came in.
Right.
And so yeah, this is the as you can see, it's built to be dismantled and everything. The engine core and things are now your generator for the charter and stuff like that. So, all right, close that, and give you guys your XP.
Yay.
Yay.
All right. I am going to, as a quick aside, I am going to reach out to Bobby. He's been playing seems like every other week, so I'm going to see if he's going to be staying part of this group or if we're going to lose Toby. All right, so that is done. Oh, you look at the party sheet, see what you guys got.
An adaptive sermon MK1 and 2 survival straws.
I like pixie stick.
Sort of. So you can pee in a cup and then use the straw and drink through it, and it'll taste just fine.
Just warm.
Or in a stream or body of water that you're not familiar with. And as it will filter what you drink.
Serum makes you gives you energy resistance 5 for about 10 minutes. It looks like. Or no, for an hour or until you rest for 10 minutes or more.
Correct.
against one attack. The first time you take energy damage, you gain resistance against that type of damage for that attack. And for the remainder of the hour, okay. So you have resistance 5 against a type of energy for an hour, but the type of damage is determined by whatever you're attacked by.
Sounds right.
Cool.
So the nice thing about the survival
Survival
straw is that it has 20 charges, which you can just then plug into your USB port again, charge it back up, and just keep using it. So it's nice.
Nice.
And
Automatically
it'll do
filters out.
1 gallon per charge. So I shared it with everybody. Everybody should have it.
Moving age diseases, drugs, poisons, present in liquid. We got 2 straws and 1 of the serum. Is
I think
anyone
Doc should have
interested in
one of
anything?
those.
Yeah.
One of the straws.
Yeah.
Yeah, not opposed to it.
Making some special
Mm,
Kool-Aid
See
with
myself
that.
being someone. Does anyone want the other straw or the adaptive serum?
I could
not.
make use of the serum.
I feel like any frontline person can make use of the adaptive serum. If Des wants it, that works for me.
Y'all cool with that?
Fine for me.
Okay.
Sound good.
I'm gonna take the serum then.
Anyone else
That
want
does
the
leave-
survival straw?
Yep.
Nope. Nope.
I think it's a good idea. I think you should have it, Nick.
Oh, there's 2 straws. I'm taking one.
Well, Bex
Yeah.
wanted the other.
Bex is taking the other
So
one.
there we go.
Ta-da.
Not hear that. That's why I was asking who wants the other straw.
Yay.
One. Bex, if you want to grab the other.
Did Bex? Bex, did you say you wanted the straw? I don't remember you.
No.
Oh, I thought you.
He's an android, so I'm not sure.
Oh.
No, I said Doc should have it.
Okay.
Oh, I.
Oh,
Yeah, but
I was
there's 2
thinking you were
straws.
Doc.
I think. You are Doc in my
Other Doc.
brain still.
I am
so
not.
so I'm like, oh yes, you're talking about yourself. And... Yeah. Okay.
All right. So the doctor of this group,
The
left,
doctor of this
has taken
group
a
has
straw.
one.
There's a straw left.
I
Well,
think they are
Luna-
good items.
Luna,
Somebody
Luna,
Luna
should
do
have
does
you
it.
like
feel
it?
so if anybody else wants it, she'll take it. If it really
All
matters.
right, great.
Yeah, take it.
Right.
The other 2 don't get to have opinions. They're not here.
I silently just smile and nod before Lavina goes off to do administrative work.
Sweet. Sweetness.
I know I want to figure out a way to possibly help, with possibly the help of Beach Beach, find a use for the spider goats we brought. Either as just like a goat cattle, or I think they get possibly mounts for smaller folk.
Give
and
it.
just,
I
know
think
I
Sven
want to
just
set that
got
up for the
back,
colony during our downtime.
so I think you should say that again.
Oh, so, if we're having downtime now, Dr. Clef wanted to figure out, or wanted to set up a use for the spider goats for the colony, possibly with the help of Veach, the zoologist.
Okay.
Oh.
They can be used for wool. They can be used for milk. They can be used as lawnmowers.
Hey, very important uses.
I guess, wants to spend time setting up to make sure that can be, be of use going forward. Whatever needs to be set up for that, I don't know.
Main thing, he's got to find somebody who wants to
Or if I'm
care for them and be a shepherd,
That's true.
breeder.
We got a construction site or something like that. Help them out by mowing the lawn.
All right, so you'll be doing
I
that.
guess I will.
Um,
Yeah, that's. I guess I'll be spending my downtime, setting that up, finding someone to
so you
assign
have
to
until
that
the
and
20th.
whatnot.
You guys made it. You guys zipped back. So you have
Mm.
5 more days before the charter turn happens. Um, it is now the 15th. Did you guys want to do anything else? Or are you going to stay here and start working on stuff here?
How long would it take to fully explore a hex?
Depends on the
2
type of
days.
hex.
Okay, I think we mentioned before
If we were
potentially going
to
to F. What is that?
G5,
F5? D5?
was it G5 or F5? It was. I think we were thinking either this hex or this hex on the charter map, which I think is either G5 or F5, if I'm reading this correctly.
All right, so I see 2 people. We'll give it to Bex and Luna. All right, so you guys are talking about that. So say it again where you were looking at.
It was either this hex, G5, or F5, this hex.
So both of those are
Realizing
plains
my
hex.
color of
I
my
say let's go to G5,
So basically, it takes.
G6, and G7 and go straight to the lake.
Well, we only have a couple days to do stuff before the next turn.
So it's the night of the 15th or the afternoon of the
thinking-
15th now. So you would leave on the 16th. It would take you into the 17th to go into either one of those plains hexes. 1 full day to explore it. So that would be the 18th. And then you could come back on the 19th. So you could do either one of those.
We have just enough time.
So can we zoom through one of the ones that we've already done and then to make it to one of the further ones first and come back that way?
Well, we just came back from going pretty far.
I know, but I meant like if we're going to look down at the lake, let's say at what is it, G8 or G7? Could we sneak through one of the couple or one or two of the ones we've done and then to get there and then come back to where we want to go, back to the base, whatever?
I think we could
Just throwing a
at most
suggestion
do
out there.
somewhere that's like 2 hexes away and still be able to get.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't think we'd be able to get back in time if we did that.
If you rolled correctly and did everything well, you could get to G6 and back by going up here 1 day, second day, third day you get in, study it, and then 2 days to get back and you'd be done.
Fourth.
So it would take some really good survival checks, but in theory, you could get back on the 20th.
I'd
Okay.
much rather
say we
just
could
do
just
one that's next to
wait.
us. Or
Yeah,
we can
I'd
have
say let's
downtime.
just do G5 and then we can do that later. Or yeah, if people have stuff they want to just do downtime wise, we can just
Yeah.
have more downtime.
Sure.
You could also do
Was that
one of the other 2 mountain hexes, because the mountain hexes take you. So it's 1 day to get in, 3 days to study, and 1 day to get back.
That's true. Because we're probably not going to be traveling through the mountain hexes all that much.
F4, G3, and that's it, because you already know about H3.
I guess is you guys want to do downtime or do you want to explore a hex that's next to where we're at?
I think we're better serving downtime so that we can take our time with the hexes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay,
Let's go for it.
and we'll do downtime.
All right, so you don't
Couple
have a
villages.
week you only have a few days. So for the most part, we can do role playing. If you want to take a look at the downtime and take a week, you can go until the 22nd, or the night of the 21st, and then start exploring again on the 22nd. If you want to look at the downtime activities, there's a player note. There's two different, there's a downtime, expanded downtime, and then the charter downtime activities. The charter downtime activities take a week. So I will allow you to do one if you wanted to. You don't need to do, the only one you can do is bolster trait. So if you guys wanted to do that, you can. And I will say, as long as you take until the 21st to finish it, I will let you use it for the charter turn on the 20th. Or you guys can do other things, and like I said, we'll jump ahead to the 20th. A lot of the other downtime activities give you a bonus for the next day. So if you do studying or training or working out, stuff like that, gives you bonuses to athletics or certain skills or things like that. So what we would do is, before you guys head out, you let me know what downtime activity you had been doing up to that point.
Okay.
All right, so let's take a moment for some nerdage. And if you don't have Soundscape up, then it's your own fault. You missed it. Talk about the charter turn and what happens. What's going to happen on the charter turn. Closing down all these windows I have. Okay. So the first thing that's going to happen is you're going to do resource collection. And the way that works, let me share the other note. Player note. Charter development sheet. Here we go. So what happens is you determine how many resource units are you'll see that a lot. You have this turn by rolling your settlement die or dice if you have more than one. Right now, you guys only have a settlement dice of D6. So you'll be rolling a D6 to determine how many resource units you have. If you don't spend them all, you can carry them over to the next turn. Then we look at your downtime activities and see what kind of bonuses or changes those make. As it is right now, Des adds 1 to 1 trait for this upcoming turn, because they already spent a week doing bolster.
Woo.
If anybody else does those type of things, they will also be getting bonuses. Then you pay upkeep for the first charter turn. You skip this. You pay 1 RU, resource unit, per size. Right now your size is 1. First month, we skip it, so it doesn't matter. You can also choose not to pay this and increase your unrest, which is step 4. You then adjust your unrest. If your unrest is higher than 10, you have a chance that you lose one of the hexes that you've claimed. If your unrest is 20, then your charter falls into anarchy.
Woo.
Then the next phase is the projects phase. So you will choose a project. You will be able to decide on one project. I'm looking here to see where does it say that? Here it is. You can so it says during the projects phase you decide on your charter's next projects, which can include expanding your charter's territory, increasing its production abilities, or constructing an advanced project. A project, yes, multiple settlement projects. Yeah. Requirement charter. All right, so I'm almost positive you can do it. You can do two if you can pay for both, but we'll worry about that later. Here it is. Choose. So the very next step. Step 1 is choose your projects. You can select up to 2 charter projects, one of which can be an advanced project. So, what are your projects? I'm going to give who wants to nerd out on the projects?
I'll nerd out on the project.
Me.
Okay. So this is
I would also like to.
this is the nerdy one.
Yay, nerdy stuff.
1, 2, 3. So all 3 of you, did you get the pop-up?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, this is the not nerdy one. This is the easy one for everybody.
Okay.
So your basic projects are claim hex. You need to do that in order to build stuff in a hex. That will increase your size as well. So if you increase, it costs you 1 resource unit, and you would claim one of the hexes that are adjacent to you that you've explored. It then increases your size by 1. You can then build something there, like a resource node. The resource node gives you 1d4 on your next turn. So it gives you, so you'll have a 1d6 and a 1d4 for each resource node you have. That also costs 1 unit. Then, if you scroll down under the projects list that I shared, these are the cheapest ones, the 5 and 6 resource units. These are the advanced projects, and so you can do one of these and one of the basic projects, or you can do 2 basic projects if you want. Do stuff like a government seat, an entertainment quarter, recharging station, or religious institution. So what this simply means is, Jingo, pick one of the advanced projects from the charter projects list to say the name of it.
I was actually looking at road.
Okay, so if we scroll down the road, everybody, you'll see it says placement special. That's because it just tells you can, most of the time the placement is either in your settlement or in a hex. It might also be charter, which just means it's just there. It just exists. It's not in any particular spot. The road can be in either one. You pick either a hex or your settlement, and it makes it easier to travel through that. But if you look across ACC, CUL, those match with your charter development sheet. Accord, culture, economy, magic, technology. You have to have the number listed there in order to build it. So for a road, Nick, what would you need to build a road?
2.
Correct. So you need a Tech 2. Right now, your settlement has Tech 2. So as long as you had the 6 RU, you could build a road. And what that does is it makes travel through that hex, subtracts it by 1 day. Makes it that much faster. Problem is, no, that one's fine. It's the other one that you can't do. All right,
So
Nick,
Where did the Tech 2 come from?
so do you,
that's
I-
did
just
you,
where our settlement is currently at the rating of it.
Oh, okay, got it.
the charter development sheet that I shared?
Not that sheet.
Do you have that? Do you see
Again.
that? It is that. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you see, like, for example, your patron? Do you see who is your patron?
On this sheet, it
Yeah,
says it's a. It says Zenility Labs. I'm not
correct.
pronouncing that right.
So if we go down, you'll see settlement traits. Right now, you have an accord of 2, a culture of 0, your economy is 0, magic of 1, technology of 2. Des can add 1 to one of those if you need him to. So go
This
back.
is the same for everybody, though. This is the same template
Right.
for everybody, though.
This is the
Okay,
charter. Yep. This is where you live,
Yeah, right.
waiting to keep. Yep.
It's our
got it. Okay.
settlement.
So going back to the charter projects list.
Yeah.
Let's do one more. Nick, pick an advanced project from the list here.
Augmentation clinic. One we
That's-
cannot
that's,
afford.
That's not on the list. From the charter, from the note I shared out.
The simple one.
Oh, the simple one. So I was looking at the advanced one. My bad. I think I exited out of the simple one. My bad.
Thought I gave. There you go. I tried to just share it to you again.
I was looking at the advanced one. We'll go recharging station.
All right. So the recharging station. Hold on, just a second here. Shift. There you go. So recharging station. So what do you have to have, Mantha? What do you have to have in order to build the recharging station?
Tech 2.
Correct. And what does it give you?
+1 tech.
Correct. So, from a purely metagame min-max viewpoint, there are a couple of these on here that give you 2 benefits. So the entertainment quarter, for example, your religious institution, your restaurant quarter, shopping center, those give you 2 traits. All the other ones give you 1, except for the road, which gives you the movement bonus. So that's just something to think about as we're looking at what you can do. The very first turn, you may not be able to do a lot besides spread. You're gonna have to roll a 6 in order to get some of this stuff taken care of. But those are just things to think about. The nerd people I sent out, those are things you can look up. There are some crazy things. You can build sports arenas. There are broadcast studios. There's an embassy, fusion enhancers, ley line networks, nature preserves, residential improvements, a space elevator to take stuff
Whee!
up to a
Like an advanced zipline.
to a orbiting ship or a spaceport. If you have a spaceport, you can have a space elevator going up and down from your
Zipline.
spaceport, which you can also build. So, exactly, yeah, make it a zip line. Waste disposal, stuff like that. So there's all different types of stuff. University, once you already have schools, stuff like that. So, but for now, the simpler one I shared The only ones that you can possibly do right now, if you roll a 6 and don't do anything else, you can do a couple of these.
If we roll a 6, that's
Now, this says. Where was it? I do want to go over one thing. Here it is. Nope, that's not it. Where the hell did it go? Advice. Early advice. All right, so when your charter first starts out, focus on claiming hexes and building resource nodes. Remember, new settlements must be 4 hexes away from any other settlement, so build your expansion in the direction towards the location where you want to establish your second settlement. After a few turns, you'll have enough resource units for an advanced project. To protect yourself from special events, select projects that raise your lowest traits.
About possibly doing a research node on the mountain hex that we had explored before.
Don't we have a thing that let us do like a free or reduced cost resource node
Yep.
on the mountain space?
There you go. So that's the things I just said in there in the chat. And to answer your question, let me see, is there anything else? Yeah. All right. And so, real quick, I'll get back to that in just a second. After you choose your project, you then roll to see if there's an event. The way that works is there is a 15% chance that an event will occur each turn. If no event occurs on the previous turn, then it increases by 15% to a maximum of 90%. And then once the event occurs, it resets down to 15. So eventually you will have an event. And then there's 20 different events, and we roll on the table to see what happens. All right, so and then that's the end of of your turn. So if you look at your map of, is it here? I'm just looking to see. It should be right here on a map. Let's see. Okay, I thought it was there. May not be. Here it is. Okay. Yes. So it says if you choose this site, you don't need to spend resource units to establish a resource node in one mountain hex adjacent to your settlement hex. So you'll be able to save those resource nodes units to do something else.
Sounds good. So we should definitely do that one for sure.
Okay.
So the next
next
turn, you guys will have 1d6 plus 1d4, and if you noticed, some of one of the last advanced projects on the list I gave you, you can eventually upgrade that to where you'll also get another 1d6, but that you can't do that yet because you have to be the requirements of it are pretty high. First. You have to have ecology of 4 and technology of 4.
Yeah. And currently actually, we've got a modifier. Our economy's 0 instead of what it's normally at, which is -1.
We need to bring our economy up.
Yes, and I think there's also some things that we can do with culture that are pretty good too. But agreed, economy is definitely high on the list.
So possibly an entertainment quarter will be in order sometime in the future.
Shopping center,
Perhaps,
+1 culture,
yes.
+1 economy.
Restaurant quarter. Both of those, entertainment quarter. All three of those give you bonuses to ecology. Just depends on, do you want accord or do you want culture? If you're going to go with something that gives you economy. So, but again, this is just min maxing. You can also look at what your characters would. Does anybody really want restaurants? Does anybody really want a gaming center, or a waste disposal? You can't stand all the garbage flying around. Really want a waste disposal. So anyway, so those are things to be thinking about. We will go ahead and pause here. I'm going to go ahead and stop it here on the night of the 15th. So on the morning of the 16th, you guys can decide for sure. Yes, you're going to chill and wait till the 20th. If you do, take a look at the downside time activities. Those are also in our Discord. I posted them there as well. So that when we start next week, 2 weeks from now, you can take a look and see what you want to do. If all of you boost, do that charter activity, you could pretty much get the economy up to 4, but
I believe it also takes resource units to boost. So even if we get the numbers up, we won't have the money to spend.
Right, you may not be able to do that because you don't have any yet, so you would have to wait till next turn to do that, or spend one that you already earning this round, so it may not be worth it. So anyway, take a look. Any questions before we get going? I appreciate you guys playing with me. Thank you.
Thanks for DMing.
Thank you.
Thank you for DMing.
All right, so feel free to message me if you have any questions, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and whatever else you do, enjoy the rest of your day. Say goodnight, guys.
Good night, guys.
Bye, guys.
Nah.